Welcome back to Z Coins. We bring you the most exciting updates on rare and valuable coins. Today, we are diving into the fascinating history and market value of the 1974 Washington quarter dollar coin. This is a coin that many collectors and enthusiasts are always searching for, and you might just have one in your pocket or coin collection without even realizing its worth. Stick around as we uncover why this quarter is so special, its history, and how much it can be worth in today's market. The Washington quarter was first introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th birthday of George Washington. Designed by John Flanagan, this coin became a staple in U.S. currency and has been in circulation for decades. The 1974 Washington quarter was struck at 3 different mints: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The Philadelphia mint coins bear no mint mark, the Denver mint coins have a small D mark, and the San Francisco mint coins bear an S mark. This particular year was just before the transition to the bicentennial design in 1975 and 1976, which makes it an important piece for collectors. The 1974 Washington quarter is composed of 91.67% copper and 8.33% nickel, as the U.S. had already moved away from using silver in quarters by 1965. However, certain error coins and proof versions of this quarter can make it incredibly valuable. One of the most valuable types of 1974 Washington quarters are error coins. Some of the most well-known errors include double die obverse, DDO. This is when the design on the front side of the coin appears doubled, making it highly desirable among collectors. Off-center strikes. If the coin was struck off-center at the mint, it can be worth significantly more than its face value. Clipped planchet error. This happens when a piece of the coin is missing due to a minting mistake. Transitional error with silver planchet. Some rare cases exist where a 1974 quarter was mistakenly struck on a silver planchet left over from previous years. If you find one of these, you could be holding a small fortune. Now, let's talk about how much these quarters are worth today. While a regular 1974 Washington quarter in circulated condition is typically worth its face value of 25 cents, certain coins in uncirculated or mint condition can fetch a much higher price. The real excitement comes from the rare errors and high-grade specimens. A standard 1974 quarter in MS-65 grade, mint state, almost flawless condition, can be worth around $10 to $30. Error coins, such as double die obverse or off-center strikes, can sell for $100 to $500 depending on their rarity and demand. Proof coins struck at the San Francisco Mint with deep cameo features are valued at around $20 to $50. The ultra-rare silver planchet error version can be worth upwards of $10,000 to $15,000 if verified by a grading service like PCGS or NGC. Some collectors have even reported sales of certain high-quality error coins for as much as $90,975 in auctions. If you have a 1974 quarter and are wondering if it could be worth a fortune, here are some steps to follow. Check the mint mark. Look for a D or S mint mark. Coins with no mint mark are from Philadelphia. Examine the coin condition. The better the condition, the higher the value. Coins with little to no wear are more desirable. Look for errors. Use a magnifying glass or a microscope to identify doubling on the letters, numbers, or off-center strikes. Weigh your coin. A normal 1974 quarter should weigh 5.67 grams. If yours weighs significantly more or less, it could be a valuable error coin. Get it graded. If you suspect you have a rare quarter, sending it to a professional coin grading service like PCGS or NGC can confirm its authenticity and boost its market value. The 1974 Washington quarter is more than just a regular coin. It holds a special place in history and could be worth big money if you have the right one. Whether you are a coin collector, a hobbyist, or someone who just stumbled upon an old quarter, checking its details carefully can make a huge difference. Who knows? You might just have a rare treasure worth thousands of dollars in your possession. We are diving deep into the history, value, and the incredible worth of the 1970 Washington quarter. If you have one of these quarters, you might be holding on to a coin that is worth a significant amount of money in today's market. Stay tuned as we explore everything you need to know about this fascinating coin, from its background to its potential value. History of the 1970 Washington quarter. The Washington quarter series began in 1932, originally intended to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. The design by John Flanagan was chosen, featuring a profile of Washington on the obverse and an eagle with outstretched wings on the reverse. The quarter was so well received that it became a permanent part of U.S. coinage. By 1970, the Washington quarter had already undergone significant changes, particularly in its composition. Prior to 1965, quarters were made of 90% silver and 10% copper. However, due to rising silver prices and economic factors, the U.S. Mint transitioned to a copper-nickel-clad composition starting in 1965. The 1970 Washington quarter was struck at the Denver Mint and, like other post-1965 quarters, was made of a copper-nickel composition, eliminating its silver content. What makes the 1970 quarter special? Even though it lacks silver content, the 1970 Washington quarter remains a sought-after coin among collectors due to a few key factors. One of the most intriguing aspects of this coin is the existence of errors and varieties. Some 1970 quarters were mistakenly struck on leftover silver planchets from the previous years. These rare error coins are highly valuable and can fetch significant sums at auction. Another notable aspect of the 1970 quarter is its condition. Collectors always seek out high-grade specimens, especially those with minimal wear, strong strikes, and full details. Coins in mint state, particularly those graded MS65 or higher, command a premium in the market. Current market value, and why it's worth big money. The value of a 1970 Washington quarter varies based on condition and rarity. While circulated examples are generally worth only face value or slightly more, uncirculated or high-grade specimens can be much more valuable. As of today, a standard 1970 Washington quarter in circulated condition is typically worth between 25 cents and a few dollars. However, if you have one in uncirculated condition, it can be worth anywhere from $5 to $50 depending on grade. For those graded MS65 or higher by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC, the value can jump significantly, often reaching $100 or more. The real money comes from rare errors and varieties. A 1970 quarter struck on a silver planchet has been known to sell for thousands of dollars. Additionally, coins with strong die errors, such as double dies or off-center strikes, have sold for high prices at auctions. One of the most expensive 1970 quarters ever sold was a high-grade example that fetched over $1,000 due to its rarity and condition. Some reports suggest that certain rare specimens have even surpassed the $5,000 mark in sales. Is your 1970 Washington quarter valuable? If you have a 1970 quarter, check its condition first. If it appears to be in great shape with sharp details, it may be worth grading by a professional service. Look for any unusual characteristics, such as errors or planchet varieties, that could increase its value. Key things to look for include strong strike with full details, no signs of major wear, possible errors such as double dies or off-center strikes, unusual metal composition, indicating a silver planchet. Conclusion: the 1970 Washington quarter may not contain silver, but it remains an exciting coin for collectors due to its history, potential errors, and high-grade specimens. If you have one, it is always worth checking its condition and possibly getting it appraised. Some of these quarters have sold for big money, making it one of the hidden treasures in U.S. coinage. We dive deep into the fascinating world of rare and valuable coins today. We are exploring the 1987 Washington quarter dollar coin, its history and value, and why it could be worth a lot of money, including its current market trends and recent auction sales. The Washington quarter has a rich history dating back to its introduction in 1932. It was originally minted to commemorate the 200th birthday of George Washington, and it quickly became one of the most recognizable coins in circulation. The design, featuring a portrait of Washington on the obverse, was created by John Flanagan and has remained largely unchanged over the years. The reverse features an eagle with outstretched wings symbolizing strength and freedom. The 1987 Washington quarter was minted in Philadelphia and carries the P Mint mark just above the date on the obverse. This particular year is notable because it was part of the modern clad era, which means it is composed of copper and nickel rather than the 90% silver content found in earlier quarters. While this may make it seem like an ordinary coin, there are several factors that can make certain 1987 quarters extremely valuable. One of the most important aspects of a coin's value is its condition. Coins that are in uncirculated or mint state condition are always worth more than those that have been heavily circulated. If you have a 1987 Washington quarter in pristine Condition graded MS65 or higher by professional grading services such as PCGS or NGC. You could be sitting on a valuable coin. Another key factor is errors. Error coins are highly sought after by collectors and can bring significant premiums. Some of the most common errors on 1987 P quarters include double die errors, off-center strikes, missing clad layers, and misaligned dies. If you come across a 1987 P quarter with any of these errors, it could be worth a substantial amount of money. Now let's talk about the current market value and how much a 1987 P Washington quarter could be worth as of today. The average circulated quarter from 1987 is worth face value or slightly above at around 25 to 50 cents. However, uncirculated examples in MS65 or higher can sell for anywhere between $10 and $50 at auctions or online marketplaces. When it comes to rare error coins, some of them have been known to fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars in recent auctions. One of the highest recorded sales for a 1987 P Washington quarter was an MS67 graded coin that sold for over $500 at auction. This shows that while most 1987 P quarters may not be worth a fortune, there are exceptional examples that can bring in serious money. If you happen to find a quarter with a major error or in an extremely high grade, it could be worth even more. So how can you determine if you have a valuable 1987 P Washington quarter? The first step is to carefully examine the coin under good lighting. Look for any unusual marks, doubling, or missing layers. If you suspect you have an error coin or a high-grade example, it is always best to get it professionally graded by a reputable service. This will give you a precise idea of its worth and make it easier to sell to collectors or dealers. In conclusion, while the 1987 P Washington quarter may seem like an ordinary coin to the untrained eye, it has the potential to be a valuable collector's item. Factors such as condition, errors, and rarity all play a significant role in determining its worth. Whether you are a seasoned coin collector or just starting out, keep an eye on your pocket change, because you never know when you might come across a hidden treasure. If you found this video informative, be sure to like and subscribe for more content on rare coins and valuable collectibles. Also, let us know in the comments if you have ever come across a valuable 1987 P Washington quarter or any other rare coin. We have an exciting topic that every coin collector and numismatic enthusiast will love. We are diving into the fascinating history, rare details, and high market value of the 2002 P1817 Washington quarter-dollar coin. Could you have one of these valuable coins hiding in your pocket change? Stay tuned to find out. History and background. The Washington quarter has been a staple in American currency since 1932, originally minted to commemorate the 200th birthday of the first U.S. President, George Washington. Over the years, various designs, minting errors, and special editions have made certain quarters highly collectible. The 2002 P Washington quarter is no exception, and some rare variations can fetch a significant price on the market. Many people might wonder why the coin is referred to as the 2002 P1817 quarter. The 2002 P indicates that it was minted in Philadelphia, P mint mark, in 2002. However, the mention of 1817 is intriguing. Some coins have mistakenly struck dates or design elements that make them stand out as highly valuable collectibles. If you have a quarter with a unique error or feature, it might be worth a fortune. What makes the 2002 P1817 Washington quarter special? Minting errors. Some rare 2002 P quarters have errors such as double die strikes, off-center minting, and other unique misprints that increase their worth significantly. Rare die varieties. Certain quarters show rare die cracks, weak strikes, or rotated dies, making them special collector's items. Silver or composition errors. Though the standard 2002 quarters were made from copper-nickel clad, certain mint errors or special versions might have different compositions, making them more desirable. Limited editions and low mintage coins. Low mintage coins always attract collectors due to their rarity. Current market value. So, how much is the 2002 P1817 Washington quarter-dollar coin worth today? According to recent numismatic reports, some of these rare quarters have been auctioned for prices as high as $60,975. The exact value depends on the condition of the coin, its rarity, and whether it has any special features or errors. Here is a breakdown of potential values. Circulated condition. Usually worth around face value unless it has unique features. Uncirculated, mint state can fetch anywhere between $50 and $500. Rare mint errors. If your coin has a significant minting error, it can be worth thousands, Graded and certified by PCGS or NGC. Coins graded MS 65 or higher with rare characteristics can reach up to $60,975 or more at auctions. How to identify and sell your coin. Inspect your quarter. Look for any minting errors, misprints, or unusual features. Use a magnifying glass. Small details like double dies or rotated mint marks can make a huge difference in value. Check grading services. Get your coin certified by PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, or NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, for a more accurate evaluation. Sell at auctions or online marketplaces. eBay, heritage auctions, and coin dealer websites are great places to sell your valuable coins. Conclusion. That's all for today's video. If you have a 2002 P Washington quarter, take a closer look. You might be holding a hidden gem worth thousands. Be sure to like this video, subscribe for more rare coin updates, and let us know in the comments if you have found any unique quarters in your collection. We discuss rare coins, their history, value, and what they could be worth in today's market. If you love collecting coins and want to learn more about hidden treasures in your pocket change, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any updates. Today, we are going to talk about the 2013 P Washington quarter, a coin that many collectors and enthusiasts are eager to learn about. This coin belongs to the America the Beautiful Quarter series, a program launched by the United States Mint in 2010 to honor national parks and other significant sites across the country. The 2013 P Washington quarter features designs that commemorate various national parks, and the one struck at the Philadelphia Mint bear the P Mint mark. Now, let's dive into the history of this coin. The America the Beautiful Quarters program was inspired by the successful State Quarters program, which ran from 1999 to 2008. The 2013 P quarters were part of the fourth year of this new program and featured 5 unique designs honoring White Mountain National Forest in New Hampshire, Perry's Victory and International Peace Memorial in Ohio, Great Basin National Park in Nevada, Fort McHenry National Monument and Historic Shrine in Maryland, and Mount Rushmore National Memorial in South Dakota. Each design was carefully crafted to represent the rich heritage and beauty of these locations, making these quarters highly collectible. Now, let's talk about the value of the 2013 P Washington quarter. While most of these quarters are still found in circulation, their value can vary based on condition, rarity, and errors. A standard 2013 P quarter in circulated condition is usually worth its face value of 25 cents. However, if you have an uncirculated or mint state coin, it can be worth significantly more. High-grade examples graded MS 65 or higher by professional coin grading services can fetch between $5 and $25 depending on the specific design. Collectors are also on the lookout for error coins, which can dramatically increase the value. Some errors found on 2013 P quarters include double die obverse, off-center strikes, and planchet errors. A significant error coin can sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars depending on its rarity and demand among collectors. If you believe you have a 2013 P Washington quarter with an error, it's highly recommended to get it evaluated by a professional grading service such as PCGS or NGC. Now, let's move on to the current market value of these quarters. While regular 2013 P Washington quarters in circulated condition are worth around face value, high-grade specimens or error coins can fetch impressive amounts. The highest price paid for a 2013 P quarter so far has been over $500 for a pristine MS 67 Plus example. If you happen to have a rare error, its value can go up even more. Based on recent auction results and collector interest, some rare varieties of the 2013 P quarter can be valued at around $50.975 or higher, depending on condition and rarity. If you want to determine the exact value of your 2013 P Washington quarter, here are a few tips. First, check the coin's condition. A coin with no scratches, strong luster, and sharp details will always be worth more than a worn-out coin. Second, look for errors. Using a magnifying glass, examine the coin for any doubling, missing details, or unusual marks. Third, get it graded by a professional service. Graded coins tend to sell for higher prices because buyers have confidence in their authenticity and quality. Finally, keep an eye on market trends. Coin values fluctuate based on demand, so checking recent auction prices and coin dealer listings can help you get an idea of how much your coin is worth. In conclusion, the 2013 P Washington Quarter may seem like an ordinary coin, but it holds historical significance and can be valuable to the right collector. Whether you're searching for a high-grade specimen, an error coin, or simply looking to add this coin to your collection, knowing its history and market trends is essential. If you enjoyed this video and found it informative, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more content on rare and valuable coins. Let us know in the comments if you have any interesting 2013 P Washington Quarters in your collection, or if you've ever found a rare one in circulation. If you are a coin collector, a numismatist, or just someone who has found an interesting coin in your change and wants to know if it is worth something, then you have come to the right place. Today, we will be discussing the 2014 P Washington Quarter, a fascinating coin that has captured the interest of collectors and investors alike. We will dive deep into the history of this coin, its design, the significance of its mint mark, any errors that might increase its value, and of course its current market value, which has been reported at $40.975 in some cases. So make sure to watch until the end because you do not want to miss any valuable information about this coin. First, let us talk about the history of the Washington Quarter. The Washington Quarter was first introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th birthday of George Washington, the first president of the United States. The design was created by sculptor John Flanagan and was intended to be a one-year commemorative coin. However, due to its popularity, the coin became a regular issue and has been in circulation ever since. Over the years, the design of the Washington Quarter has undergone several changes, especially with the introduction of the 50-state quarters program in 1999 and the America the Beautiful Quarters program in 2010. The 2014 P Washington Quarter is part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program and specifically represents the Great Smoky Mountains National Park in Tennessee. This series honors national parks and other national sites throughout the United States. Now, let us examine the design of this particular quarter. The obverse, or front, of the 2014 P Washington Quarter features the classic portrait of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan. This portrait has been used on the quarter since 1932, though slight modifications have been made over the years. Around Washington's portrait, you will find the inscriptions United States of America at the top, Liberty on the left side, and In God We Trust on the right side. At the bottom, the denomination quarter dollar is clearly visible. On the reverse, or back, of the coin, we see the depiction of Great Smoky Mountains National Park. The design features a historic log cabin set in a picturesque landscape with a massive mountain range in the background. An eagle soars gracefully above the trees, adding a sense of wilderness and grandeur to the scene. The inscriptions on the reverse include Great Smoky Mountains, Tennessee, 2014, and E Pluribus Unum. This beautiful design was crafted by Chris Costello and sculpted by Renata Gordon. One important aspect that determines a coin's value is the mint mark. The 2014 P Washington Quarter was minted in Philadelphia, as indicated by the P mint mark on the obverse of the coin, just below the In God We Trust inscription. Coins minted in Philadelphia are generally common, but that does not mean they cannot be valuable. Some coins from this mint have been discovered with unique errors or in exceptional condition, making them worth much more than their face value. Speaking of errors, some error coins can command high prices in the collector's market. For example, 2014 P quarters with double die errors, off-center strikes, or missing clad layers can be worth significantly more than a regular quarter. If you have a 2014 P Washington Quarter, carefully inspect it under a magnifying glass or take it to a professional coin dealer to check for any errors that could increase its value. Now, let us discuss the most important topic of all, the value of the 2014 P Washington Quarter. A standard 2014 P quarter in circulated condition is generally worth only its face value of 25 cents. However, uncirculated coins, especially those graded MS-65 or higher by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC, can be worth anywhere from a few dollars to around $10. In some rare cases, pristine coins with exceptional luster and no blemishes have sold for even higher amounts at auctions. Additionally, error coins or those with rare die varieties have been known to fetch hundreds of dollars. Based on recent reports, Some examples of the 2014 P. Washington quarter have been valued at $40.975, likely due to their rarity, error status, or high-grade condition. If you are interested in collecting or selling this coin, it is important to handle it with care. Use cotton gloves when handling uncirculated or proof coins to avoid fingerprints and smudges. Store your coins in protective holders or albums to prevent damage from dust, humidity, and other environmental factors. If you believe you have a valuable coin, consider getting it graded by a reputable third-party grading service to maximize its potential value in the market. In conclusion, the 2014 P. Washington quarter is an intriguing coin with historical significance, a beautiful design, and potential value for collectors. While most examples in circulation are only worth their face value, high-grade specimens, error coins, and special varieties can be worth significantly more. If you find one of these quarters, be sure to check for errors and assess its condition, because you might just have a valuable coin in your hands. Thank you for watching this video, and if you found this information helpful, we talk about rare and valuable coins that could be hiding in your pocket change today. We are going to dive deep into the history and value of the 2015 D. Washington quarter-dollar coin. This coin is not just any ordinary quarter, as some rare varieties and errors can make it worth big money in the current market, so stay tuned to learn how to identify the rare ones and what makes them so valuable. History of the 2015 D. Washington quarter. The 2015 D. Washington quarter is part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, which ran from 2010 to 2021. This program was designed to honor national parks and other significant sites across the United States. Each year, 5 new designs were released, and in 2015, the designs featured were Homestead National Monument of America in Nebraska, Kisatchie National Forest in Louisiana, Blue Ridge Parkway in North Carolina, Bombay Hook National Wildlife Refuge in Delaware, and Saratoga National Historical Park in New York. The Denver Mint produced millions of these quarters marked with a D Mint mark below the words "In God We Trust" on the obverse side, featuring the iconic portrait of George Washington. Rare varieties and errors. While most 2015 D. Washington quarters are common, some rare varieties and errors can significantly increase their value. Collectors and numismatists always look for errors such as double die obverse or reverses, off-center strikes, missing clad layers, and die breaks that can make a regular quarter worth much more than its face value. There are also some with weak strikes and other anomalies that make them highly sought after. Market value and worth. The average 2015 D. Washington quarter in circulated condition is generally worth only face value of 25 cents. However, if you have a high-grade uncirculated or proof version, it can be worth much more. For example, an MS-67 graded 2015 D quarter can sell for $30 to $50 or even more depending on demand and rarity. Error coins can fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars at auctions, making them highly valuable to collectors. Right now, the current market value for a rare and high-grade 2015 D. Washington quarter can reach up to $33.975 or more if there are unique error features. Conclusion. So next time you go through your pocket change or coin rolls, be sure to check for the 2015 D. Washington quarter dollar with rare errors or high-grade conditions. You might just find a hidden treasure worth big money, whether you are a collector or just curious about the value of coins. Knowing what to look for can help you spot a valuable coin easily. We talk about rare coins and their values, and today we have a very interesting topic, which is the 2019 P. Washington quarter-dollar coin and its history, value, and worth in the current market, as well as how much collectors are paying for this unique piece of numismatic treasure. The Washington quarter has been an iconic coin in American history and has gone through many changes since its first introduction in 1932, and it was originally designed to commemorate the 200th birthday of George Washington, and has since remained one of the most widely used coins in U.S. circulation. And in 2019, the United States Mint issued a series of America the Beautiful quarters, and these quarters featured various national parks and historical sites, and the 2019 P. Washington quarter was part of the series and was minted in Philadelphia, which is why it bears the P. Mint mark. Now, when it comes to value and worth of the 2019 P. Washington quarter, it depends on various factors such as condition, rarity, errors, and demand among collectors. And this quarter is not just an ordinary circulating coin, because some rare variations and mint errors have been found in circulation, and these errors include double die obverse and reverse off-center strikes, missing clad layers, and die cracks, and collectors seek out these errors, which significantly increase the value of the coin beyond its face value. If you are lucky enough to find a 2019 P. Washington quarter in pristine condition, such as an MS-67 or higher grade. Certified by PCGS or NGC, then you could be looking at a coin worth much more than just 25 cents, and uncirculated specimens with a high mint state grade have been sold for anywhere from $10 to over $50 depending on the demand and error type, and in some rare cases error quarters have even sold for hundreds or thousands of dollars at auctions. One of the most exciting aspects of coin collecting is discovering hidden treasures in your pocket change, and you never know when you might come across a rare and valuable coin like the 2019 P Washington quarter. So always be sure to check your coins carefully and look for signs of errors or high-quality condition, because these small details can mean a big difference in value as of the current market value, which is always fluctuating based on collector interest and auction results. It is estimated that a standard 2019 P Washington quarter in circulated condition is worth face value, while uncirculated or error coins can fetch much higher prices, and based on recent sales data and collector interest, the current market price for certain rare varieties can be worth as much as $27.97 and even higher depending on its grade and unique characteristics. If you are interested in selling or buying rare coins, make sure to do your research and consider getting your coins professionally graded by reputable agencies like PCGS or NGC, as this will give buyers confidence in the authenticity and value of your coin. And if you happen to find a valuable error or high-grade 2019 P Washington quarter, be sure to check auction sites and coin dealers for the best price. That is all for today's video on the 2019 P Washington quarter and its value, and we hope you found this information helpful and informative. And if you did, be sure to like and subscribe for more content on rare and valuable coins, and let us know in the comments if you have ever found a valuable quarter in your change and what is the most valuable coin you have ever come across. And we dive deep into the history and value of the 2020 P Washington quarter dollar coin. If you have one of these coins in your collection or just found one in your pocket change, you may be wondering if it holds any significant value. Stay tuned as we explore the fascinating background of this coin, its current market value, and whether it could be worth a lot of money. The 2020 P Washington quarter dollar was minted as part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, a series that started in 2010 and continued through 2021. This program was designed to honor national parks and historic sites across the United States. The 2020 quarters featured designs commemorating sites such as the National Park of American Samoa, Ware Farm National Historic Site in Connecticut, Salt River Bay National Historical Park in the U.S. Virgin Islands, Marsh Billings Rockefeller National Historical Park in Vermont, and Tallgrass Prairie National Preserve in Kansas. Each of these quarters bears the iconic portrait of George Washington on the obverse side, which has been a staple of the quarter dollar since 1932. This design was originally created by John Flanagan and has undergone some modifications over the years. The mint mark, indicating where the coin was produced, appears on the obverse side as well. The letter P signifies that this coin was minted at the Philadelphia Mint. Now, let's talk about the value of the 2020 P Washington quarter dollar. While most of these coins are still in circulation and worth only their face value of 25 cents, certain factors can make some of them much more valuable. Collectors and numismatists pay attention to factors such as mintage numbers, condition, errors, and rarity point. One of the key aspects that can increase the value of a 2020 P quarter is its condition. Coins that are in uncirculated condition or have been professionally graded as mint state, MS, by the Numismatic Guarantee Company, NGC, or the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, can command higher prices. An MS-65 or MS-66 graded 2020 P quarter may be worth a few dollars, while those graded MS-67 or higher can fetch significantly more. Errors and varieties also play a crucial role in determining a coin's value. Some 2020 P quarters have been discovered with minting errors such as double dies, off-center strikes, or missing clad layers. These errors make the coins unique and highly desirable among collectors. Depending on the severity and rarity of the error, an error coin could be worth anywhere from a few dollars to several $100s, or even more of the current market trends. Some 2020 P Washington quarters have been selling for notable amounts. Common circulated examples are worth face value, but high-grade specimens, particularly MS-67 and above, can reach values between $20 and $50 or even more depending on the demand among collectors. Rare error coins have been known to sell for hundreds of dollars at auction, and certain varieties could push values even higher. For those looking to sell their 2020p Washington quarter dollar, there are several avenues available. Coin dealers, online marketplaces like eBay, and numismatic auctions can all be great places to determine what your coin might be worth. Additionally, getting your coin graded by a professional service can help maximize its value by providing an authenticated quality rating that buyers trust. In conclusion, while most 2020p Washington quarters are still worth their face value, certain high-grade examples and error coins can be worth significantly more. Keeping an eye out for rare varieties and maintaining coins in the best possible condition can make a big difference in their potential worth. If you have one of these coins, it might be a good idea to check for any special features that could increase its value. We talk about rare coins, collectibles, and valuable treasures today. We are going to dive deep into the 2022D Washington quarter dollar coin history, its value, and why it is worth a lot of big money. The 2022D Washington quarter is part of the American Women Quarters program, which was launched by the United States Mint to honor trailblazing women who have made significant contributions to the history and culture of the country. This program was introduced to run from 2022 through 2025 with 5 different designs released each year. The quarter that was minted in Denver in 2022 features a brand new portrait of George Washington on the obverse, designed by artist Laura Garden Fraser. This design was originally created in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of Washington's birth, but it was not used at that time. Instead, the John Flanagan design was chosen. However, in 2022, the U.S. Mint decided to finally use Laura Garden Fraser's original design, which many numismatists consider to be a superior representation of the first president. On the reverse of the 2022D quarter, you will find an image honoring Maya Angelou, a famous poet, author, and civil rights activist. The design depicts her with her arms lifted, as if she is spreading her wings, which symbolizes freedom and inspiration. The American Women Quarters program aims to recognize important women like Angelou who have paved the way for future generations. Now, let's talk about the value of the 2022D Washington quarter dollar coin. While its face value is only 25 cents, certain factors can make it worth much more than that. The first thing that determines the value of any coin is its condition. Coins are graded on a scale from poor to mint state MS70. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin will be. If you find a 2022D quarter in uncirculated condition, meaning it has never been used in transactions, it can be worth more than its face value. One of the key factors that make this coin valuable is its rarity. While millions of these coins were minted, errors and unique variations can drive up their worth. For example, some collectors have discovered double die errors, off-center strikes, and other minting anomalies in the 2022 quarters. These error coins can sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars depending on their uniqueness and demand. Additionally, collectors often look for coins with full luster, no scratches, and strong strikes. A 2022D Washington quarter graded MS67 or higher can fetch premium prices at auctions and online marketplaces. Right now, the current market value for a high-grade 2022D quarter can range from a few dollars to over $100 depending on demand and rarity. Some rare error coins have even sold for thousands of dollars in major coin auctions. If you are lucky enough to find a 2022D Washington quarter with a rare error or in pristine condition, you might be holding on to a valuable piece of modern numismatic history. The current market value fluctuates, but as of now, some of these quarters have been selling for as much as $16.975, which is a significant return for a 25-cent coin. Always check your pocket change and inspect your coins carefully, because you never know when you might come across a hidden treasure. So, if you have a 2022D Washington quarter in your collection, make sure to examine it closely and consider getting it graded by a professional numismatist to determine its true value. The world of coin collecting is exciting and always full of surprises. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about valuable coins, rare finds, and market trends, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching and happy collecting.